and like everywhere was next to me because I was on, I forget what they call it, but I was on like limited movement or something. So they literally made me stay flat. Like I wasn't even allowed to have a pillow under my head. And for the first 2 days, they actually kept me like actual restricted laying down. Like not just like you have to lay down, but they restricted me, right? Plus I actually couldn't even move my legs. So the only thing I had is my phone, and I'm bringing my phone around. So I went to get my x-ray, restrained. There we go. So I went to get my x-ray, and it was 3 guys in the room, all young guys. And I had my phone on me like this. And the one guy goes, "Do I know you?" And I was like, "I don't know." And he's like, "I like that brat nasty." And I was like, "Oh, thanks." And he's like, "So what happened?" And I start telling them what happened. And then somehow I was like, you know, the shittiest part about the whole thing is like, I'm big in the porn world for adult stuff. And when I fell, I got stuck in doggy position for 45 minutes, for what felt like 45 minutes, probably was only like 30 minutes. But I was stuck in doggy position for 30 minutes until they took me out of TwitchCon. And the one guy goes, "You're Adriana Chechik, right?" And the other guy goes, "No shit, I'm gonna fucking see the bones of Adriana Chechik?" And then I'm like, oh, fuck. And they had to like lift me up onto the bed. And the other guy was like, "I bet you." And the other guy was like, "I bet you I'm the only one that can say I've truly seen your insides." And I remember just being like, oh no. Long, get me out of this situation. It was really funny, but and then he still wouldn't tell me what was wrong with me. I was like, "How bad is it? Can you tell me?" He was like, I'm not a doctor. I'm only the technician. I'm not allowed to say." So I'm like, "But is it bad?" He's like, "I can't tell you, but I can't tell you." I was like, fuck. Oh my God. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? I'm the only one that can say I've seen your insides like this. I was like, what the fuck? I tell them to let me die after that joke. No, the worst part about it. Hey, Cass, how are you? Oh, thanks so much. I hope you're having a good day, girl. Hella unprofessional. Nah, man, those were the things I lived for. Like, my back was broken and I was in there all alone. Like, I lived for that moment. It kept me, it's funny, you know? But that's the thing, you know what's funny is like, hospitals are actually like hugely unprofessional. Like, I don't think it's necessarily that they're unprofessional, but it's just like they're walking and talking and doing normal stuff. So like your nurse is coming in and like helping you and stuff like that. And then another nurse comes in and is like, the fucking crazy guy 2 rooms down is like freaking the fuck out again, you know? And they're like, ah. And then she comes back and she's like, "Sorry, this guy just like was fucking trying to walk around with his pants off for like an hour." You know, I'm like, oh God, that sucks. So they're just like, I think it's just like, they're just like normal. It's just like normal conversation for them. Like, I have to say, when I was getting ultrasound and I found out I was pregnant, the guy laughed. And then he was like, "Sorry, I shouldn't have laughed," because I told him, he's like, I was like, "I don't believe I'm pregnant. You guys are lying to me." And they're like, "No, you're definitely pregnant." I'm like, "No, you guys are fucking lying to me." He's like, "No, your blood test came back, you're pregnant." And I'm like, "You're fucking lying to me. Like, I don't believe you." And until I see or hear something, I'm never going to believe you. It's wrong. So they actually wheeled me up to get an ultrasound, and the guy's ultrasounding me. And he's like, "Okay, so you wanted to hear the heartbeat, right? And like see it, you know?" And I was like, "Yep, because I need to know that this was the most expensive fucking pregnancy test I'm ever going to pay for." And he started laughing and he was like, and then he was like, "Oh shit, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have laughed at that." I was like, "It's fine." So there was just like, the whole visit was like funny shit. Like, if I could write a book about just my hospital experience, it would be a hella chapter book, you know? It would be a long chapter book. What is the worst part if you're Oh, what is the worst part is if you're in a room near the nurse's office. I was, Niels. The second time I was. Oh my God. The Adriana Chechik hospital saga story. They've seen some shit, so I bet they have twisted humor. For sure. Oh my God. They do have twisted humor because the other nurse that I had, like, you guys are just bringing back some fucking memories. The other nurse I had, do you guys remember in Discord when we were watching, what the fuck were we watching? We were watching that scary movie, Hellblade? No. No, I'm no longer a child. Fuck, Hellraiser. Was it Hellraiser? No, the movie where they have the hell dimension and all those crazy skin people come back and kill you. We watched so many scary movies. It's true. Oh, Pinhead. Yeah, it was like the Pinhead movie. Oh, it was Hellraiser. Okay. So I was watching Hellraiser and I had one really good nurse. The first like 5 days I was in there. I mean, I had a lot of great nurses, but there was one, like every time I was transferred to a different room, because I had 3 different rooms, 3 different floors, because that's how you go based on your health.